Perhaps you were greeted with this yesterday on Monday, the little wonderful lobby of the Pokemon Center, because you, like the hundreds of thousands of others, if not more, were going after destined rivals on the Pokemon Center. Chaos. Chaos is the best description for this. We just talked about this. We just talked about how ridiculous this lobby system has been and how unsuccessful it has been for so many. Comment down below and let me know if you did go for it and you were on time, even after waiting, however long it took. Give me some of the details and tell me what happened. How did it work out for you? Let's explore this further. Before we jump into all that, let's talk about this. I'm giving away a Brilliant Stars ETB. Did you know these are going for $80 now? I didn't know that. $80. That's ridiculous. So they're going for $80. I want to give it to one of you. And I'm also giving away 5 Pokemon mystery card lots, going up to 6 winners overall, trying to work toward 5,000 subscribers. And we're shy of 300 away from that, so I think we can do it. We are getting pretty close, pretty fast, and I appreciate your support. Of course, be a part of the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And your comment today is a little extra that could be a part of the giveaway process on my Friday videos, where I do a giveaway every Friday. And comments are randomly drawn off a random video from each week, because I do post 7 days a week, all based on my I Got It, You Get It shorts. If you haven't seen that, go give it a look. I have a playlist for all those, so you can check it out. Really interesting stuff today, so let's dive in. So you might have encountered this message, like a lot of us. I saw it pop up as a notification from one of the many places I'm following, just to see what's out there and all of that, because why not? It's just a follow. Easy to do a like or a comment or a subscribe, so why not, right? And it could be valuable information, or it could leave me in this lobby for over an hour just to get in and be disappointed. No booster boxes, no booster bundles, and the ETB. Now, I've been trying to be more selective about what I want, and I've been very, very, very diligent in my patience, which is making myself cringe how patient I've been. But the Pokemon Center stamp cards are kind of at the top of my list right now. And the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs are right up there on top because it contains one of them. So that would be my first pick. But you go on eBay to see where things are landing, and the prices are all over the place. $200 for a booster box, $165 for a regular. No, this is a Pokemon Center ETB. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? Hard to see. You know, read, okay, what pre-order confirmed for a Pokemon Center ETB, although the picture is not a Pokemon Center ETB. A Pokemon Center ETB, $425, confirmed. Let's take a look at one of them here. Okay, we have confirmed pre-order, and it's $390. So they are saying that they secured one, and now you can pay them now, and then they'll get it from Pokemon Center, and then they'll ship it to you. That's a lot of money to move and a lot of waiting to get it. Just to be in this, and here, oh, here's confirmation. So 100% that's true. This can't be copied and pasted anywhere else to give the illusion of true. So be careful. Be careful. If you're going to be going on the secondary market and paying near $400 with shipping, with tax, you're well over $400 for the Pokemon Center version of this. Man, that's tough. That is tough. There's a lot of different listings, and they're all over the place, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on too. Order confirmed in photos. There's a pre-order, pre-sale items. I will ship once I receive it, late May, early June. Not a lot there. All right. Handful of items sold, 100% feedback, so not a lot to go off of there. What else is on here? What are these good prices for? Hey, it's $150. That's not really a good price. Actually, this would be a normal, it's sold out, and it's been sold, it took a while, but it's sold out, and then the market has been climbing up because once upon a time, not too long ago, the Pokemon 151 Elite Trainer box from Pokemon Center was $100 for the secondary market. $100. So now we're looking at this. Before anything happened, $150. Read description, it says in the title. I don't know if my face is blocking that or not. Pokemon, Destined Rivals, Pokemon Center, Elite Trainer box. Read description is what it says. Okay, let's go read the description. If you want the real Destined Rivals ATB, this is not for you. You will only receive a paper-printed picture of the ETB in this listing. This is for the bots and scalpers. This listing is not for a real ETB. It is for a printed out picture of the ETB. Do not order if you are a human. No refunds. No returns. Are bots falling for that? Are they falling for that? Are people having it so they're falling for that? And these people are capitalizing it and giving a print of a picture that they pulled on the internet? Similar story over here. This one said read description, $200 for the booster box. And there we go. Oh boy. On your mark, get set, go. Attention all humans. This is not for you. Again, don't buy this. To the bots and scalpers, you will receive a lovely printout of this amazing picture of the low price of $200. Be sure to act fast and buy all the stock. We truly love our bots and scalpers here, so go crazy. I mean, they're being transparent. They're telling you exactly what's going on. A part of me is like, yeah, I kind of hope that people are getting stuck with that and bots and scalpers are falling into this. On the flip side, this is just as bad. So I can't really cheer it on because it's shady business. And that's what we're all upset about. At least I think all the decent, normal people are a little bit upset about the shady business behind it. So, you know what? Another one bites the dust. Let's see what's going up because it's Tuesday. We got a lot to get into here. We are talking about, speaking of Elite Trainer boxes here, Prismatic Evolutions has been climbing back up. It had a skyrocket price of 150, came back down to about 110. Now we're slowly growing back up to that 140 mark on this one. Getting pretty steep there. Paradox Rift, well, wasn't a big banger set when it came out, and it took a while to get any sort of notoriety. Now people are going, where can I put my collection dollars? I got to open something. I want to get it. Naturally, things start to climb because this wasn't always an expensive box by any means. If we look at a year ago, $95, and then you move it up into the $100 range. Now we're looking at almost $190. So pretty crazy where things are going. Just tipped over 200 on the Obsidian Flames booster box there, it looks like. So booster boxes are all going up, but not all. I did see some things like Chilling Rain is starting to come down. The Evolving Skies, that's actually kind of leveled quite a bit there. Charizard base set, I thought I'd go way back and see what's going on here. Took it for the year, that's as long as you can go back. A year ago, 385-ish or so. We had a low point of 325. Not a lot of sales on this, and we had a recent dip down into that 378. Wow. And then we get into the latest here, that 462 is what market says, but there's listings for a little bit less than that in the 445 range. So that's vintage. That's vintage. And near mint, that's subjective for something that old. I wouldn't trust it on this platform here. I wouldn't trust it unless you see it in hand. Paldean Fates Elite Trainer box. Here's another one. I just had a recent comment saying somebody's never seen this out in the wild and stuff. Well, as far as ETBs go right now, this is, I guess, okay. I don't know. This is all insane to me. It's all insane. Getting a $40 or $45 ETB, that makes sense. These prices are getting out of hand. Although, I will say the rise is slowing down, and a lot of them are flatlining or even just starting to creep down. So things are starting to hit a plateau. It can only go so far. So what I was seeing in my research for this video was somewhat promising. We're at $126 for that one right there. Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box. A great set, good hits, all of that. Did I take it out to a year? Yeah, it just looks like a crazy spike. I think that's why I wanted to bring it back. A year ago, we were $43, but here we are in the past 6 months. We were still $50 not too long ago, 6 months ago, and now we're at $125. Still on the better side of some of these. 105 seems okay, but then you got the 15 there, 120. Okay, so a little better than the market says. So got to shop around, got to look at that for a Crown Zenith on that one. What did I have here? Celebrations Elite Trainer box coming in about 140. Looks like a little bit jagged here, little bump down for some reason to the $100 range. But this one has been somewhat of a steady growth. Not as severe as some others, a little bit of a correction there, and then a back in the swing of things. And we actually have a little bit of a tail down by a few dollars. So $130 for the Celebrations. I don't think Celebrations is going to do much more. I think it'll kind of flatline for a while. And then once we hit that 30th anniversary, this will pop off again. So Celebrations, if you got it, might be worth holding. Vaporeon EX, this was kind of nice to see coming down for a while, and then it didn't last long. We're back up here, 350 or so on this one. From the pre-sales price of $390, yeah, it's kind of nice that it didn't stick around there for so long, but it did get down to $295, and now we're up to $350. Again, this is all pricing me out. I can't do anything on these here. The 151 Pokemon Center exclusive ETB here, the exclusive ETB for Pokemon 151. I wanted to say here, looking a year ago, this was a $100 box, all right? The fact that Prismatic Evolutions comes out and, boom, surpasses $100 instantly, before it even comes out. Pre-sales surpass that. Destined Rivals, Journey Together, all of them, they're surpassing these crazy numbers. 151 is one of the most popular sets of the modern era. A year ago, this thing was sitting at $100. That means it was out on the market for a while, a long while. And it took a while to climb. That's a normal market where it takes time to climb. This spike is totally abnormal, ridiculous, insane even. 6 of them sold at an average for $463, $464 really with the change. Wow, my goodness. But $490 is actually your lowest list price here. $480 and then $10 shipping. $490, $495. We're looking at a $500 box here in a few days if things don't change. So a $500 ETB. Older ones get that way. They do because it wasn't as popular, many years ago now. But man, for something this modern to be getting to a $500 box, pretty wild stuff. Twilight Masquerade. This might actually be attainable for people. Kind of sad that we got to go into something so recent, and there's reprints coming, right? So Twilight Masquerade ETB, regular ETB, putting us at about $70, and with new factory and shipping and stuff, we're right about there, $70 on some of these listings. So $70 for an ETB, that's steep, but if you're looking for pack openings, I guess there's some stuff there. I just would not be buying. If you're selling, it might be a good time to sell. I don't know, because some of the trends are leveling, some of them are falling, so it actually might be a good time to sell before it gets too late. But if you're holding, just hold on. You'll be okay. It'll go up, it'll go down. That's the way of the hobby. And if you're buying, I would just take a breath, sit back and watch, because there's going to be another set. There's going to be another year. There's going to be another wave. And there's going to be another lull in the hobby. And that's when you can really dive in and enjoy it and do what you want. Don't get too crazy. It doesn't have to be your life. I know I post 7 days a week. It feels like this is my life. It's not. Pokemon's not my life. It's an intense hobby for sure, but it's not my life. And it's okay that you don't have to make this your life. Refocus your direction. Live vicariously through others. I've been doing that a lot more lately because I can't afford to live like they do, and that's okay. So just enjoy the hobby. Find the wins. Take the little joy out of it, and keep pushing forward, and patience. Patience will pay off. It always does. FOMO is never good. It never pays off. So, yeah. I appreciate the support. It's been crazy giving away the Brilliant Stars ETB. Remember to leave your comment over on this video here. I'm also going to be giving away something extra just because I think one prize is not enough. I'm going to be doing the 5 Pokemon mystery card lots, 6 winners overall. It's really not a big ask. We're just trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. We're actually making some really good gains lately, and I really appreciate all the support, all the comments. I try to get back when I can, and I get through a handful, and then I get busy, and I get through a handful more, and there's my day, and the new ones start up because I do post 7 days a week. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of the channel. Maybe even consider hitting the bell so you get the notification. Those I Got It, You Get It shorts will be coming up 3 times a week, and that is part of the entry for the Friday giveaways. This video is too long. That's what I get for talking about 2 subjects, the release of Destined Rivals and talking about our Tuesday trends of prices going up on Pokemon sealed product and single cards. I'm out. Peace.